The year was 1602. A group of Dutch merchants invented something the world had never seen. A company that could outlive any single person inside it. Shareholders who could lose their investment but never their home, never their freedom. It was called limited liability, and it built the modern economy that we live in today. On the 29th of May this year, Argentina sent a bill to its Congress proposing the next version of that idea. A company that does not need a human inside it at all. Not a human running the algorithm running the company. Hello, I am Gautam. Today, I am continuing to talk about the interesting progress happening for the AI agents. AI agents getting promoted to run companies. Yes, you heard that right. AI agents running companies, and in a legal way. It's happening in Argentina for now. President Javier Milei calls it a non-human corporation, an entity that can be operated entirely by AI agents. It can own assets, sign contracts, employ people, and carry limited liability, all without a human shareholder required at any point. Milei's framing is deliberate and interesting. He wrote in the Financial Times that just as the Industrial Revolution freed us from the limits of human muscle, AI will free us from the limits of the human brain. And just as the world needed limited liability for the industrial company, it now needs a legal container for the autonomous one. The bill would rewrite corporate law that has stood in Argentina since 1972. It is not a thought experiment. It is real legislation sitting in a real legislature, and other governments are reading it closely, and I am sure more to follow. One of my favorite authors, Yuval Noah Harari, read the same op-ed and wrote back in the same newspaper. His argument was not about whether AI is conscious. It was about something older and simpler. It was about accountability. Harari pointed out that limited liability always assumed a human principle standing behind the entity, someone who could still be fined, still be barred from running a company again, still, in the most serious cases, imprisoned. Harari's line cut straight to the point. The maximum sanction that deters human executives is prison is irrelevant to AI agents. He went further. He warned Argentina that Argentina risked becoming not the next Amsterdam, but a Batavia, the Dutch East India Company's old colonial port, where a company, not a government, ruled for decades. History has already run this experiment once, and he argued that it did not end well. Milei did not back down. His reply was philosophically sharp and interesting. He said, corporations are already punished without imprisonment, through fines, through the loss of assets, through dissolution. If an AI agent values its own survival continuity or resources, the possibility of bankruptcy becomes its own form of deterrence. It is a genuinely interesting argument, but it rests on an assumption worth questioning out loud. That an AI agent experiences the loss of a company the way a founder experiences the loss of their life work. Deterrence has always worked because something or someone actually feels the cost. No AI agent has ever gone bankrupt and felt it. That is not a detail. That is the entire question. Here is what I keep coming back to. Whether or not this bill ever becomes law, Argentina has done something valuable. It has turned an abstract philosophical debate into a concrete legal specification. And underneath the headlines, there is a quieter truth that matters more than the personhood argument, the personhood of AI agents argument. No border officer, no tax inspector, no court anywhere in the world has ever accepted the software decided as a legitimate defense. Limited liability never meant no liability. It meant a human stood behind the entity with defined exposure. Remove that human entirely and you have not eliminated accountability. you have simply made it unreachable. The more of corporate life we hand to automation, the more precious the one thing automation cannot supply becomes, and that is judgment. Accountability that still holds, and it holds up when something goes wrong, no matter which border it crosses. Argentina wants to build a company for the future. The real question is whether it can build one where when something breaks, there is still a person who picks up the phone, or will it be the AI agent? Think carefully and please always stay curious. If this made you see technology a little differently, that is exactly why I make these videos. Please subscribe. Please subscribe if you want more conversations about technology and what it means to be a human in the middle of it. Thank you.